Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm back in the garage for another day trying to finish up on the transmission tunnel cover. All right, welcome back, everybody. It's JP with Max Tr3 Revival. I've had a busy schedule, so just clue you in real quick. This video jumps around quite a bit. I've had some previous work that I did that I'll be including in. And I've had some travel come up. I've had a little work done on one of my eyeballs. So it's been crazy, but now I'm getting back to some stuff in the garage and we'll cover all that. So let's dive on in and see what we got happening. Thanks. I realized something that I was worried about, which is the shape right here on this side, the way it comes out. Started thinking about what I could look at. And that one right there is not tied in. I'm gonna clear off some junk from over top of this, pull that out, take a look at how the shape on this one is, compare it to the one I've been working on. See if I can't get this one ready to go. So here we go, first walk around on the 62 transmission tunnel cover. And as you can see, we got some of the same issues. It's like a prone problem. I got them batting on here, but this shape was what I was talking about here. Looks pretty much the same. I just want to make sure I get this profile correct right here. So that's what I'm gonna try and check out, and then do some assessment on this one as well. Looks in pretty good shape. Other than that, not quite as bad as the original. I'm gonna get to stripping off some of this batting. Maybe hit it up with a little bit of the wire wheel so I can make sure I'm good. And then make some templates right here for this transition piece. All right, well, I'd say it looks pretty good. One little part here, right here, and then the rest of all this cleaned up pretty good. I think, you know, that batting on there just made it look whatever, and the surface rust. So it's pretty clear. Looks like that's paint. I burned through and I got to some of the primer here, but that's okay. I'll probably just order a can of like 2K sealer from Eastwood or one of those, and this side except for this end right here. So I'll probably just worry about that afterwards, but this is the side I already completed on the 62. So I'm gonna flip it around and get this side done, and then my template machine will be ready. All right, kind of a little perfect example there of a little issue. This little spot right here looks like somebody screwed in and just, it was all concave in here on the inside. Looks like another snap for the carpet, but I just wanted to bring it back out. So I used a slapper and then hammer and just got it backwards flush. I may just fill them at some point. I may just decide to fill them at some point, but you can see it, you know, fits the curve of the cover now. All right, got a couple little pieces here. I'm gonna do the same thing with this, where the carpet clips were, and yep. Next, pretty sure if you've ever been at this point, you know that right there is a lot of that. I think it was just fiberglass insulation that was glued on top of the cover before they put it underneath the carpet. I am crazy itchy, so I'm gonna take a few minutes, just clean up, vacuum up this stuff out of here, try and blow off some of the equipment. I've got the 58 right there. I opened the door to try and get some of this air out. The 62 over there. After that, my next plan is to try and just use the shapes that I got off of both of these with the decent metal to form up some pieces that I need to finish up the welding. Well, the crazy part is these are a lot alike. I don't know why, unless it's just the open car concept. You can see a lot as far as how these rot out. You'll notice that flange over here is terrible. And that obviously is the part that I've already repaired on this one. And if I need to, I can go back and make some slight modifications on it when I fit it in the car. I'll be glad when I'm done with this, but get them both knocked out. Why not? Okay, that's a plan, and I'm gonna try and get back to it. I'm gonna go get all the fiberglass off and then change a work shirt and start over. That might be it for today. All right, so I got the headset on so I can keep you in frame, and we'll go ahead and see if we can't start getting this open. Came all the way from Tennessee. As many of you know, a lot of the framework is done on the 58 TR3. And then on the 62 TR3, I'm trying to work with what I have and kind of make that one more of like a rolling restoration. So I managed to get the motor turned over, but I kind of stalled at that point. And we are going to get back to that. So expertly boxed up here. And get it open and see if you can figure out what this is. So, don't know if you know what this is, but it is a handmade version of a Mother Tucker hammer. And this is one that I had seen somebody else had put together, made I guess like a replica of the one that I've seen on a couple other websites for forming metal. So I said, hey, do you think you could put one of these together? And the individual came back to me and said, yeah, I think so. They had already made one. I think they had some parts left over. They put a couple more parts together on it and was able to put this together and send it to me. But the craftsmanship is great. Has set screws on it. It's nylon, nice wooden handle, got some extra dog points. It's really, really nicely put together. That is one of the items that hopefully will make me better at my metal work. some of what I need to get back to. This is just a quick reference. So if you look right down this point here, you can see where I was working on that inner fender repair. And I got it pretty much in place. I've got the other one cut out on this side over here. I think I'll jump back on those two. I'm just really burnt out right now on the transmission tunnel cover. Haven't done a lot here except for just cleaning this up. I did get some new fuel lines in right here. So I got those hooked in, and but these carburetors, I really need to just kind of pull them off and go through them. So I think I'm gonna try and do that. See if I can't get the motor running. All right, so day 2 of messing about. So I've got these. I'm gonna start spinning you around here. This, and make some metal pieces and try and get them in on these. At least try and get them all formed up. Anyway, let's dive in and see what we can get done. I did get a piece formed up so I can fit it in here. Something like that. That'll take care of this. Once I get that section formed in there on the bottom, then I should be able to come back and rework a little strip right through here. All right, well, I had more footage and somehow lost it in editing. So I'm gonna go ahead and close this video out, and we'll get back with you again real soon. Thanks for following along. Hit that like and subscribe button. Take care.